Hello, welcome back to Steve's Corner. A little good news for a Friday. Hey man, that last video I did on about hope got me, it's a hard thing to deal with, and I don't want to be a Debbie Downer every daggone time I come on here, because 90% of my life I don't even pay no attention to that mess. I really don't. But at some point it gets to me and I just have to spout about it. But this week started off good, I'll be honest with you. I mean, I had some bad news this week, but beginning of the week started out Monday I was watching I watched a video on Hill. Trace Atkins has a song out. He put it out in 21. It's the first time I ever heard it. He put a video out just a couple of days ago, and it's called Somewhere in America, where he's paying tribute to Mayfield, Kentucky. They had a terrible storm there, tornado, and it killed a bunch of people. I mean, it was awful, flooding and everything. And in December 21 is when that happened. But he made this video. What does it say here? In August of 21. But he just recently done a daggone, concert down there in Mayfield, and it was to help bring in money for the relief effort and stuff going on down there. And he said he could have made that video about dozens of different places in the past couple of years. I mean, we've had a lot of devastation in the country the past couple of years with tornadoes, floods and stuff. We really have. But that song gives you a lot of hope. It's what has helped me, get through things. Not that song specifically, but noticing these little everyday people and how they're acting, coming together in terms of crisis like that. It's just like when 9/11 happened, I mean, the country come together as a whole. There was people standing in line all over the country, giving blood, hoping they could help somebody, I mean, the little guy out there, the average ordinary citizen like me, when times come that we're needed, we're called upon for a special reason like that. In the U.S., we generally pull together and we come together. We tend to be problem fixers. There's a problem, we tend to go at it whole hog and do it. And little symbols like that daggone video that he put out, they're there every day. You just have to look for them, because you'll see them, but you'll never see them. You know what I mean? You won't realize it. And then I guess it was Tuesday, we had a big news story on down here. Had a mother and daughter. They had left the next county over in Prince George County. They had left to go to, I think it's Hinton, West Virginia. I'm not positive about the town name, but there's a summer camp up there she was taking her daughter to. The last time anybody ever heard anything from them was last Sunday. And they couldn't get a hold of them through the cell phone. And the people were out looking for them. They called the cops and everything. And it comes to find out yesterday at 4 o'clock, about 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, they found them over in they got it wrote down? Nope, I don't have it wrote down. Over in I think Highland County, Virginia. I think it's Highland County. So I mean, it's just across the state line from West Virginia. I mean, they were there, but I hadn't heard the whole story on it. But they're fine, they're healthy, and they're happy to be back home. And that kind of gives you a little. You see how regular people are, and how they'll do for others when they see somebody in need. And that gives me hope for the country. It really does. And you got that, what they call that place down there, the Louisiana Navy. It helps out during floods and stuff. Volunteers going down there. I talked to a guy, sends me an email from time to time on here, Mr. Robinson. He helps out, he's a retired fella. He helps out Habitat for Humanity, and I believe Samaritan's Purse, I believe. You know, he's just an average, ordinary fellow. It's the average, ordinary people that are going to pull this country through the troubles that we in right now. There's millions of us out there like that. And when something comes up, we'll get together and we'll get on it. That's what I believe. You know, while we can't get leaders up there to see how the average, ordinary person actually lives and does, and you know, help us out instead of the extremes of each end. You know, it's got to be a money thing, a power thing, or something like that. And that's what we need, somebody up there that's looking out for the little guy. The average, ordinary citizen is what they need. That's what we need. Because we're all good people. We ain't out there ransacking the Walmart just because they're not going to arrest you from stealing out the store anymore, you know. We're not out there randomly shooting up a gathering of people just because we got a beef, you know. We're the backbone of the country, and our backbone is still straight as an arrow. I mean, you see this stuff every day. You just don't recognize it. They don't put it out there. They always put that, you know, bad news sales business out there. Stuff like this happens every day, and that's what gives me a little bit of hope that we're headed in the right direction. We're about ready to turn things around. It's going to take a while, but there's more good people in the country and the world than there are bad. And if we stick together and do what we know what is right, and just do what we normally do, we'll make out. I really believe that. There's no doubt about it. Well, y'all enjoy your weekend. Y'all take care, and we'll talk to y'all later.